A close friend wants to know exactly how long you've been without. There are moments in life when a simple question reaches deeper than we expect. Sometimes a close friend notices something that others overlook. They see the quiet changes, the tired smile, the hesitation before answering, or the way you have learned to carry burdens without speaking about them. The question may sound ordinary: how long have you been without hope? Without peace? Without someone to truly understand you? Questions like these remind us that our lives are connected. We were not created to walk through every challenge alone. Genuine friendship has a way of bringing hidden struggles into the light, not to expose them, but to offer comfort and support. Many people spend months or even years pretending everything is fine. They become experts at saying, "I'm okay," while silently carrying disappointment, uncertainty, or loneliness. Yet beneath the surface remains a desire to be known, understood, and accepted. Faith reminds us that no season lasts forever. Even when answers seem delayed, patience shapes character. Even when doors remain closed, new opportunities can appear unexpectedly. Waiting is rarely enjoyable, but it often becomes the place where resilience grows. A trustworthy friend is one of life's greatest gifts. Such friends do not measure your value by your success or your failures. They remain present during celebrations and hardships alike. They remind you of your strengths when you have forgotten them yourself. There may be days when you wonder whether your efforts matter. You continue working, helping others, praying, learning, and hoping, yet visible progress seems slow. Those moments can tempt anyone to give up. Yet history is filled with stories of people whose greatest breakthroughs arrived only after long seasons of perseverance. Faith encourages us not to lose heart simply because today's circumstances are difficult. Every sunrise announces another opportunity to begin again. Every act of kindness has the potential to encourage someone who is carrying an invisible burden. Perhaps your friend asks how long you have been without joy because they hope to remind you that joy is not permanently lost. It may feel distant for a season, but it can return through gratitude, meaningful relationships, purposeful work, and renewed trust in God. Hope is not the denial of hardship. Hope is the decision to believe that hardship does not have the final word. It allows people to keep planting seeds even when they have not yet seen the harvest. Take a moment to reflect on the people who have stood beside you during difficult times. Their encouragement may have seemed small at first, but often it became the strength needed to continue another day. Never underestimate the power of listening, offering compassion, or simply being present. Likewise, consider the ways you can become that kind of friend to someone else. A thoughtful message, a phone call, or a sincere conversation may make more difference than you realize. Encouragement multiplies when it is shared. Life's most meaningful treasures are often not possessions but relationships built on honesty, trust, forgiveness, and mutual care. These are gifts that cannot be measured by wealth or status. As you continue forward, remember that seasons change. Difficult chapters are not the entire story. Growth often happens quietly before it becomes visible. Just as roots develop beneath the ground long before a tree reaches toward the sky, inner strength frequently grows long before outward success appears. May this reflection encourage you to keep moving forward with courage, to value the friendships that strengthen you, and to extend that same kindness to others. No matter how long the journey has felt, every new day offers another opportunity to choose hope, practice compassion, and trust that brighter days can still lie ahead. As you continue through this season, remember that growth is often quiet. A seed does not become a tree overnight, and a life of faith is rarely transformed in a single moment. Instead, it is shaped day by day through perseverance, kindness, humility, and trust. There may be people who misunderstand your journey. Some will see only the present moment and not the challenges you have overcome. Others may judge your pace without knowing the obstacles you have faced. Do not allow the opinions of others to become the measure of your worth. Your value is not determined by public recognition but by the integrity with which you live each day. True friendship is revealed over time. A genuine friend celebrates your victories without envy and stands beside you during your disappointments without hesitation. Such relationships are built on honesty, patience, forgiveness, and mutual respect. They are among life's greatest blessings. When life becomes overwhelming, take time to pause and reflect. Gratitude does not erase hardship, but it helps us notice the blessings that remain even in difficult seasons. A kind conversation, a peaceful morning, a helping hand, or a moment of laughter can remind us that hope continues to exist alongside struggle. Faith also calls us to become a source of encouragement for others. Sometimes the very comfort we once needed becomes the comfort we are able to offer. Experiences that once seemed only painful may eventually equip us to understand another person's burden with compassion and wisdom. Not every question receives an immediate answer. Not every prayer is answered in the way we expect or on the timetable we desire. Waiting can be challenging, yet it often develops patience, resilience, and deeper trust. While the future remains unknown, each day presents an opportunity to choose faith over fear, generosity over selfishness, and hope over despair. If a close friend asks how long you have been carrying a particular burden, perhaps the deeper invitation is to let someone walk beside you. Strength is not found in pretending to have no struggles. Strength is often found in the courage to be honest and to receive support when it is offered. As you look ahead, remember that every chapter contributes to the larger story of your life. Difficult seasons can teach compassion. Delays can cultivate patience. Challenges can reveal strengths that comfort never could. Though the road may not always be easy, each faithful step forward matters. May you continue to seek wisdom, cherish meaningful friendships, extend grace to others, and hold on to hope. Every act of love, every choice to forgive, and every effort to do what is right leaves a lasting impact, often in ways you cannot yet see. There are seasons when it seems as though every day looks the same. You wake up with responsibilities to meet, decisions to make, and questions that remain unanswered. It is easy during such times to believe that nothing is changing. Yet some of life's most meaningful changes take place beneath the surface, where character is formed and faith is strengthened. Do not underestimate the importance of small, faithful steps. A single act of kindness may encourage someone who is close to giving up. A sincere apology may restore a relationship that seemed beyond repair. A quiet moment of prayer and reflection may bring clarity where confusion once prevailed. These moments often appear ordinary, but they can have lasting significance. When a trusted friend asks how long you have carried a burden, they may not be looking for a number. They may simply be letting you know that you no longer have to carry it by yourself. Listening without judgment is one of the greatest gifts a friend can offer, and accepting that support is not a sign of weakness. It is a reminder that we are meant to care for one another. Life will present unexpected turns. Some opportunities arrive when least expected, while other plans do not unfold as imagined. In those moments, it is tempting to measure the future by present circumstances. Yet faith encourages us to remember that today's challenges do not define tomorrow's possibilities. Take time to notice the progress you have already made. Consider the obstacles you have overcome, the lessons you have learned, and the ways you have grown in patience, wisdom, and compassion. Even if the destination still feels distant, the journey has already shaped you in meaningful ways. It is also worth asking whether there is someone in your own life who needs encouragement today. Perhaps they have been quietly carrying disappointment or uncertainty, waiting for someone to notice. A thoughtful message, a visit, or a simple reminder that they are valued may become the encouragement they needed to keep moving forward. Hope flourishes when it is shared. Kindness multiplies when it is practiced. Faith becomes visible through actions that reflect love, mercy, and integrity. These are not merely ideals to admire from a distance, they are qualities to cultivate in everyday life. As this chapter of your journey continues, remember that growth is rarely measured by speed alone. It is measured by the person you are becoming through each experience. Continue seeking wisdom, strengthening meaningful relationships, and choosing compassion even when it requires patience. No matter what lies ahead, let your heart remain open to gratitude, your hands ready to serve, and your mind willing to learn. Every day offers another opportunity to begin again, to extend grace to others, and to walk forward with renewed hope.